What is going on, guys? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at MCO Plus RGB LED video lighting. So I bought this at Amazon for $35. So as you guys know, I'm always looking for ways to improve the quality of my video and also my pictures. You can see all the if you want to pause it, and this is their social media, if you want to reach out to them or whatever the case is, if you want to see instructions or whatnot, check them out. But one of the reasons I bought it is because it's pretty darn cheap. It's $34, and you got, like I mentioned earlier, if you're into video or photography, you can't have too many lights. It sets the tone, the mood, and the lights that I've been using is fairly old. It only has one color, and it's massive. And as you can see here, I'm showing you guys an unboxing here. This is the thread that it does have. It does come with this charger, and this is pretty awesome. This is a clamp that you can put on your hot shoe and put another thing in there. So that is pretty awesome. Like a mic. I would showcase all of that later on, but this is the product itself, and let's take a look at the quality build of this one. And it's beautiful. It is sturdy. It is small though. It has a small footprint, which is amazing because my cameras are getting smaller and smaller nowadays, and the light that I do have is massive. And on the back, as you can see here, it's sort of like a bevel of or just glass of some sort, which is pretty sturdy. You got two knobs and this button to on and off. You can see on the back, and it has a quarter scale screw in here, which you could put again. I'll show you how to mount it to your camera, and that is the charging port. And there's an OLED screen in the back as well. This is some edge, so it doesn't slide because the back part is pretty smooth, rightfully so. It is beautiful. And the front is frosted, and you can see all the LED lights in there. It is pretty bright, and I can tell you right now, look at that is bright, and it is RGB, so you could switch the colors, which again I would demonstrate. And in the back you could see the panel right there. It's nice and bright. Again, OLED display, and I've never seen a light with so many options for so cheap. I can tell you that right now. Again, the one that I'm using is just white, and you can kind of like dim it and make it bright or a little bit. So let me show you the features of this light right here. Again, the front, it has some weight to it, so it's sort of aluminum. Again, those are the knobs. You turn it on using this. Right off the box, you can see how bright this thing is. It just gives it. And I do have a light right in front of me. I'm sure you could see the it says purple and then 7 colors. So I think it has like a different mode. You got 7 colors, and then the full spectrum. So you push one of the knob, and you would kind of change the brightness. Look, see this. This is like a police car. So there's scene mode where you can get, you can use it as a police car. If you have some, figures behind that, or just creating a scene, that is beautiful, so now you get the bright white light in here. That is nice. You can see here, again, you can change the brightness or the temperature of the light. So if you don't want it bright light, you could, kind of dim it down, kind of like a warmer tone or whatnot, and then you press the middle again. You get a different mode. But yeah, I mean, this is the first time like I ended up unboxing it right in front of you guys, because I didn't even took the feel for this, because I was excited to use this. You can see it's a little bit more yellowish, so you could change the temperature of this light from 31 40, I think it's 55K, all the way down to it is really up to you. And yeah, now it's pure red. So this is the beauty of it. You don't need another light. One light could basically serve for all your purpose, and you can bring this. Look at how small this is. Like, put it on your pocket, on your backpack, if you are traveling, if you're on the go. And this is like purple now. You see, now this is a full spectrum, so you get more range. But at the same time, if you don't want to scroll down to it, just get the 7 colors. Because what happens is, from red you go to blue, and the spectrum, basically the RGB. I have no time for that. So, but it's a nice feature that it's there. So here, if you just click it, you get cyan, you get blue, you get green. You just kind of scroll to top part, yellow. You can't read it there, orange. So depending on what your mood is, red, you don't have to go through that. that color spectrum, and that's how I like it. If it's too bright for me, then I would just lower down the I'll use the other knob, and just lower it down. And you can see here it's a warning. I think this is the ambulance. I believe there's like 4 sections in there. It's out of focus right now because the light is just kind of messing up with it, but you can kind of tell there's some fun things that you could do with this light. And this is the first light that I've had which has scene on it, especially the police scene. Look at that. That's kind of like wild and all that stuff. But hey, maybe your video calls for that. So you never know. You never know what kind of scene you're gonna shoot next. And next part, we're gonna take a look at the mounting options of these things. Again, you have the thread at the bottom, so you can put it vertical or horizontal, whatever you want to do. So the horizontal part, you can do it that way, and vertical, you can press it this way. Again, this is for, let's say you have a Joby or any Gorilla Pod for that matter, and you want to use it as a secondary light, like a fill light or whatever the case is, for shadows or for a hair light, whatever the case is. I shoot toy photography, so this is perfect. And as you can see here, this is the mount as well. It has spring loaded, so I like the fact that it's a hot shoe on the top, so you could, if you're on the go and you're trying to use this. So let me just show you my on the go light before. This is the Manfrotto, I don't even know what the name is. So it has one mode. It's, you turn it on, plus it runs into 3 AAA batteries. It's not that big, but it's also not that small. And the thing is, you see this, got a mic, I can't put it on top, because that's just how it is. So you got the lights, and it's not that bright, honestly. You just, there's a knob, you take it out, and and this is my EOS M50 or M50, whatever the case is. And this is the light that I normally use for my videos. Look how big that thing is. That you would look ridiculous if you were, just vlogging or you're walking around, taking videos. Let's say you're on vacation using this. Plus, it has no other modes. Again, now you use this. Now you got that clamp, or you don't really need to use that if you want to, if you don't have a mic. But it just sits perfectly. The light is so much brighter than the Manfrotto that I'm using, but the beautiful part of this mount is that it has a hot shoe on top as well. So if you are, let's say, vlogging, or you're just taking family videos or whatever the case is, and you want to capture those audio, you could use your mic, in this case Video Mic Pro, and then you just put it there, and you plug it on your mic and you're on the go. Look at that setup. It's not that heavy, it's not that big, as you can tell, but you have everything that you need. A 4K camera, lights, and the audio. Or if you don't want an audio, you can put another, whatever it is that you put in there. I don't even know, another camera or whatever. But this, I'll just showcase you. Obviously on a video continuous light, you need that. But in my photography for my toys, I'll use this Luke Skywalker with this. It has a green lightsaber. Normally in the lightsaber, I use that on post because the light up functionality is not that good anyway on the Hot Toys. But what I would do is I would use this kind of light and to emit that green, effect on the lightsaber. The lightsaber, the actual saber itself, you can do that on Photoshop. Could you do this, this kind of shadow, green shadow in the figure in Photoshop? Of course you do. But, as much as possible, if I could do it without the help of Photoshop, I would do it. Obviously, the lightsaber, right? You can't. You just can't replicate that. I guess if you have the CFL, I suppose. But then again, now you have the cord, and I got to buy that separately. But yeah, again, the same light that I do have, you just cycle through the colors here, and you would get the red color. So now you got Darth Maul. You put it on his feet. You can't even see the light if it's, if you're taking photography, or if you have the Gorilla Pod, position it however you want. You get the red, you kind of, I'm not going to full blast. I'm like at 9% right now. And you see how bright that is. And you see that beautiful red effects on his feet. So on photography, it works beautiful as well. You get continuous light. You see what you're going to shoot instead of using a flash. But as far as this product goes, I love it. Plus, you add the fact that it comes with these mounting options, the size factor, which is really small, smaller than my regular iPhone 13. and I don't have the big iPhone, honestly. The build quality is pretty sturdy. You know, I like the way it feels. It has this aluminum or metallic options on the side. It is, you know, the lights has so many features and options. Again, you get a carrying pouch. Everything that you need is in there. The you know, the thread to mount it on your hot shoe, everything. You don't even need to charge it because it comes to you pre-charged. So all for $34, $35. Let's put it $35. But so this is a beautiful release right here. I would highly recommend it. Again, if you're interested, I'll put it on the. I don't have any Amazon affiliate links. I'm just a fan of the product. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps you out if you're having a journey in video or photography. This would come in handy. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.